name is Azellia Thompkins. I drove 6 hours from Scurry County to share my experience of Scurry County Jail with you. Last year I was getting a ride from a coworker after we got off work from Walmart at 5:30 a.m. I was arrested and booked into Scurry County Jail on multiple nonviolent charges, which were all later rejected by the district attorney in the interest of justice, but not before my mental and emotional health have been destroyed. I'm here to talk about the depravity I experienced in jail. In 2022, I was diagnosed with PTSD and panic disorder and an allergy to SSRIs. When I was strip searched and booked into Scurry County Jail as a pretrial detainee, I shared this diagnosis with staff, hoping for understanding or at least basic protections. Instead, I was met with indifference, mockery, silence, neglect, and abuse. I was charged with multiple nonviolent felonies, including child endangerment. The same officer that initiated the traffic stop went to my home and after speaking with the babysitter, went on to charge me with child endangerment. I wanted to and could have easily bailed myself out, but the same officer who went to my house also lost my phone, my purse, and personal belongings. I lost my job, almost lost custody of my kids. This led to a major panic attack within the first 6 hours of custody. In my initial MCOT crisis assessment, jailers informed them that I was an assaulted felon and that I had assaulted an officer, which was a complete lie. This prevented me from getting a fair assessment during the rest of my incarceration. I was thrown into a suicide cell due to reported suicide ideation and mania. I was given medication that I was allergic to. I had painful hives all over my legs, which had gotten worse due to the lack of toilet paper and proper hygiene access. I was only allowed one shower during the 5 days that I was in that cell. Food was delivered to me on a styrofoam plate across the floor. I had to eat right next to the floor grate, which was a hole in the ground. It was the same place I was expected to urinate and defecate. There was visible human waste, feces, and urine around that same grate. I cried. I begged for help over and over. I was screaming underwater. Eventually, I attempted suicide. The jailer's response was a physical assault, which was captured on camera. I have a video of that incident, which I lawfully obtained. I was left naked on the floor of the room with no doctor, no medical evaluation, no intervention. At one point, after collapsing during a panic episode, I was kicked by a guard while lying on the floor, supposedly to wake me up. That incident was reported and later investigated by this commission and was ruled to be unfounded. I want to remind you again that the DA denied all of the charges after this trauma. I honestly don't know what to ask of you because my complaints came back not in your purview, but I'm imploring you to look at your bare minimum standards and make changes so jailers don't keep exacerbating mental health crises in our jails.
Thank you.